Hey y'all, so let's talk about Moneoa and her situation. So Moneoa went on Instagram Live to explain some of the things that we all were shook to find out that she'd been going through with her ex-boyfriend, who actually came into her life, left her in debt, scammed her of money and cars, actually even going to an extent where she actually had to be evicted from her place. It has been a messy situation, and these are some of the reactions that I got on Twitter. Someone said, defrauding your partner, ruining her career, getting her evicted, and leaving her in serious debt is a new level of evil I never knew existed. Moneoa must fight that man until she gets what's rightfully hers. Another person said, Moneoa's story isn't new. Many of women are abused financially and scammed by men. You know why? We are so in love with potential. The big projects in the pipeline, that one deal that will set us for life. We love happy endings so much we think we should fund the process. Now, I'm not even gonna say a lot, you guys. I do have some snippets, short videos from her live. I couldn't get the whole thing because it would be so long, but yes, you guys, do watch what she has to say. It's a lot, and I really feel sorry for her, and I hope this whole situation gets resolved. But yes, you guys, that is all on this video. Do see you on the next one. Bye.
4 months, 25 months, 6, 7, 8 months. On the 8th month, we broke up, and that's when he stopped paying for the car. Meaning now, when MFC debits me, they're going to debit whatever money is in my account. So this is where the BAP started. So MFC is now debiting imali in my account that I have put aside for my life, for my rent, for my daily expenses, my money now. Ne? And this is what has been happening. Okay, this is why the situation is like this. This is what I mean when I say this guy's put me in debt. So now I'm not only paying for the Range Rover, I'm also paying for the BMW. So now I'm paying for 2 cars. Crazy part of the story is that there was a point where we actually had an argument about this at some point. And this guy literally told me, what you're afraid of is, like, because I kept asking him, I kept badgering him about my BMW. And he was like, but I told you that it's in a safe place and that you're going to get it back. But I'm like, you told me that you're going to fix it, you're going to return it. I haven't seen it since. And he was like, no, you have a car, you have a Range Rover. And I was like, yeah, but this Range Rover, you haven't paid it off. And he literally said to me, I will never forget, this man literally with a straight face said to me, what you're afraid of is you're afraid that at some point I'm going to make away with your BMW and then stop paying for the Range Rover. And then now you'll be liable for 2 debts. Is that what you're afraid of? And in the back of my mind, the first thing that came to mind was yes. But because I didn't want to come across as, like a girlfriend that didn't trust him or was, disloyal, I said, no, babe, I trust you. I know you would never do that to me. He's like, so what's the issue? And biggest mistake of my life. So that's how the Range Rover came about. I'm gonna do this the best way I can, guys. I'm literally telling you this story in drips and drabs. It's hard to explain because this is like something that spanned over like the course of 5 years. So I'm trying. I'm nervous. I'm gonna try and explain it the best way I can. So let's park the Range Rover story. So now we know what's happened with the BMW. Amongst all of this, this man tells me that I should leave my label, my music label. I was signed to Gallo at the time. He told me that I should leave my music label and he was gonna register a label and sign me. So Nyanike, love of my life, future husband, I trust anything that he tells me. I left my label, and he registered a label, and at the time it sounded so romantic, like your man literally registered a whole music label just to sign you. It kind of sounds like, whoa, love lives here. Does it? Registered this label, and then he asked me to get some people to help him. I sourced a guy, a friend of mine. He's since passed away, so I don't want to mention his name, but he was the one who was helping us, get licensing, get a licensing label, get my music on Spotify and Apple and things like that, and doing our PR and stuff like that. And then I also sourced, he sourced some producers that he still has. Guys, hey, this man has made a mess of my life. Figure up. So you saw some producers, these young producers, very talented guys. We started recording my previous album, Izzy Pinkomo. And yeah, I was in studio every night. Sometimes I'd even sleep in studio. We worked very hard on it, and we came up with a really good album. I had sourced a photographer at the time and this photographer he shot me for free. But this guy, Upiwe, had already sent the album through to Musica without my permission, without me even agreeing to the cover. And he used the cover that was used for a previous album. So anyways, signed to his label. We did the album. I recall only doing one gig with him, and it was at Soweto Theatre. Piwe got paid for that gig. I never got a cent from it. I think they paid about 30 or 40,000 rands. I never got a cent from that gig. He got paid. The agreement with me signing to his label was that he was going to invest 450,000 rand, depending on the fact that Moneoa uthanda privacy yakhe, which is why ndigezela. Yeah, he's on Instagram buying Maybachs, buying his step or daughter-in-law's imoto. I don't know where my car is. Where is my car? The last chance I gave Upiwe, he had begged me, I'm going to find this voice note and I'm going to post it after this. If I can't find it right now, I'll post in my story so that you see I'm not lying. Upiwe begged to meet up with me to resolve this issue. To resolve the issue with both cars, to resolve the issue. Oh, wait, Yima, I'm going too far. I'm missing one more story. Hey, how could I miss this one? So, sorry, I need to track back. When Pure stopped paying for the range, the money was being debited from my account. So your MFC is taking money out of my account. The money that I had in my account at that time was money for rent. So njengoba ingabhatali i-range, bakhuphe imali ye-rent i-MFC. So eventually I got evicted from my place. After I got evicted, I called his parents, and his dad had him come over on the day that I was getting evicted. On the day that I was getting evicted, not after, sorry. On the day I was getting evicted. And my whole family was there helping me. My brother, my mom, my mother, my aunt, my friends, my brother, my other brother, my older brother, and my younger brother. They were helping me move. So Piwe came and he offered to take my stuff and put it in storage. And the agreement was he was going to put my stuff in storage until I found a new apartment to live in where I could put all my stuff in, right? And I told him I'm going to move into my aunt's place. I'm going to live with my aunt because my aunt had like this tiny little apartment at the back of her home. And so I told him I'm going to move to my aunt's place until I find myself a place to stay. And he was like, cool, whilst you're at aunt's, I'm going to pay until you find yourself a new apartment. I was like, cool. So he came, he put my stuff in storage. It was at Store H here on 14th Avenue. My heart always breaks when I go past there. He put my stuff in storage. This is the majority of my things. So I had a 2-bedroom apartment. It was fully furnished. This is the stuff that I had accumulated over the years.